Today, let us take a gentle walk into the heart of our inner life. A walk into the space where our deepest confusions meet our highest possibilities. A space where one simple question often becomes the doorway to an entire spiritual revolution. If I am divine, why does my own mind overpower me? Why do I get trapped in my own tendencies, my own desires, my own illusions? The saints tell us again and again that we are sparks of the Supreme, that the human being is not merely human, but a living fragment of the infinite. And yet, we struggle. We get pulled by cravings, swayed by moods, driven by senses, and entangled in distractions. This contradiction is not a flaw. It is the beginning of the journey. It is the moment when the seeker realizes, I am not standing on the throne of my inner kingdom. I am standing somewhere on the battlefield, unsure whether I am the commander or the captive. One powerful metaphor shared by the great saints is this: a king cannot issue royal commands unless he first becomes a victorious soldier. We want the authority of the realized self. We want the inner power that saints speak of. We want the mind to obey us. We want peace to stay. We want Maya to bow. But we forget one thing. Kingship comes only after battle. No one becomes sovereign simply because a scripture says you are divine. You become sovereign only after winning within. We want the throne without the battlefield. We want realization without discipline. We want liberation without self-mastery. This is why Maya seems powerful, not because she truly is, but because we are untrained. We are not kings yet. We are soldiers who have not completed their training. The sages tell us, before you ask why Maya overpowers you, first look honestly at your life. Are you in command of your mind? Are you in command of your impulses? Do your senses obey you, or do you obey them? Do your desires kneel before you, or do you kneel before them? The honest answer for most of us is painful. We live as servants of our own tendencies. We have mistaken our habits for our identity. We think we are free, but we are mostly conditioned. This is why Maya feels powerful, not because she has strength, but because we have forgotten ours. And here the saints reveal something profound. Maya is that which has no independent existence. It is only the shadow created by our forgetfulness. A shadow looks frightening only when you forget that light is behind you. When you remember your true nature, the shadow disappears. The real journey of spirituality begins when we understand that self-realization is not a weekend hobby. It is not a chapter in a book. It is a complete inner revolution. Before knowledge comes discipline. Before realization comes purification. Before truth reveals itself, the ground within must be made ready. The sages describe the required preparation: clarity, restraint, discipline, steadiness, discrimination, longing for liberation, endurance, and surrender. These are not moral rules. They are the inner muscles needed to carry the weight of truth. Imagine giving a sword to a child. They will hurt themselves. In the same way, giving spiritual power to an untrained mind results in confusion and collapse. The difficulty of the path is not punishment. It is preparation. Many seekers wonder why the human birth feels so entangling. Why does Maya grip us more here than in other realms? And the answer is simple. Because in the human birth, you have been given choice. Choice is a blessing and a burden. It is freedom and temptation. It is potential and risk. The higher the potential, the greater the tests. In worlds where consciousness is lighter, clarity comes naturally. But here, within this body, the fog is thick. The senses pull, the mind wanders, the ego demands, the world sparkles, and Maya has many tools. But remember, Maya has no power unless we give it to her. She borrows her strength from our forgetfulness. This leads to the most important teaching of the lecture. Between you and your true self, there is only a curtain. A thin curtain made of habits, fears, memories, attachments, and misunderstandings. Lift it, and the difference between you and the infinite dissolves instantly. Realization is not becoming something new. It is remembering something ancient. It is not climbing somewhere far. It is returning to what is already within. The saints emphasize that speaking about knowledge is easy, but living it is rare. Repeating "I am divine" is easy. Quoting scriptures is easy, but to embody truth, to breathe through it, to stand steady in it, that requires inner strength. This is why the path of knowledge alone becomes extremely difficult in the modern age. Not because the truth has changed, but because our inner life has become fragmented. Our senses are overstimulated. Our minds are restless. Our attention is scattered. Our emotions are fragile. This is why the sages gently guide us towards devotion. Devotion is not a lesser path. It is the path of shelter. In knowledge, you must walk alone. In devotion, the divine walks with you. Knowledge says, become fearless. Devotion says, come into my protection. Even the eternal sages, embodiments of pure wisdom, still chant Hari Sharanam. Even they take refuge, because surrender is not weakness, it is the highest intelligence. The lecture describes the two ultimate spiritual states. In knowledge, the sage sees no second, only the self everywhere. In devotion, the devotee sees only God everywhere. Two languages, one truth. At the peak, both paths merge. Then comes the metaphor of the battlefield. The inner life is not passive. It is not casual reading. It is a war against distraction, a war against desire, a war against laziness, a war against the ego. Every time you pull the mind back to the mantra, you win a small battle. Every time you resist an impulse, you win a small battle. Every time you choose awareness, you win a small battle. Slowly these small battles become victory. And when victory comes, Maya bows, not because she was defeated, but because her purpose is complete. She exists only to lead you back to your own strength. To return to your throne, the saints say, take refuge in the divine, chant the name, study the teachings, serve the wise, walk sincerely. Even 10 minutes of repeating a sacred name will reveal the truth. The mind is untrained. The challenge is not discouragement, it is diagnosis. Once you know where you stand, the journey becomes clear. Over time, practice becomes presence. Presence becomes peace. Peace becomes liberation. You are not becoming anything new. You are returning to what you always were. The throne is within you. The king is within you. The kingdom is waiting. Only the curtain remains. And when it lifts, you discover that you had never left the throne. It was only the mind that wandered. Welcome back to yourself.